Oh, hi! Welcome to episode 24 of Chumps to Champions, my Chumps City FM15 career. Today, it's just a Season 2 review. I'm going over the entire season, just analysing it, looking ahead, looking back, looking at the present, whatever. Hopefully you enjoy this. Hit that like button to show your support for the series. Season 3 will be starting in the next couple of days. I just need to get through pre-season. But first of all, I thought I'd just show you what's been happening, especially those of you that perhaps only watched the odd episode and maybe thought, oh, Season 2 review, I'll check that out, see how Paul's doing with Chumps City. As you can see here, I've managed to bag another coaching licence. Well, it's my first one, I think. It's a National B licence in coaching. So the next one, National A licence, I'm going to go for that during this season. I don't think they will let me have one straight away, but I can try. Let's see. See what they say. No funding available. I don't mind paying myself. I think it's only it was £500 for the last one, so oh well. So let's look at my profile to see how I have progressed over the series so far. Of course, I started off really low and my attributes are still very low. My highest one, attacking coaching 7 and youngster knowledge 8. I'm not sure how much that's gone up. Oh, tactical coaching 7 as well. So I'm hoping they gradually go up over the next couple of seasons. Well, more than gradually. I'd love them to just go whoom, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, other things to point out. Career stats so far: I played 97 games, won 37, drawn 19, lost 41. This season was a bit detrimental to those statistics, but I'm glad I survived. For those of you that don't know, I have survived just about in the conference. We're going to look at the table in a minute, look at my players, see how they got on. And why am I doing so many hand movements? I need to stop. Goal difference doesn't look good because of this season. It was awful. As those of you that have been watching are well aware. For some reason I hate Paolo Wanchop. I love Paolo Wanchop. What a legend he is. Why do I like Chris Hughton? Why do I like these people? I've got nothing against Paolo Wanchop. In fact, I've got nothing against Pochettino as well, who apparently I hate. I can't have a conversation with him because I'd say, hello my friend, how are you? I don't actually hate you. Football Manager is lying. But unfortunately, I can't do anything about it by the looks of it. So this is what happened in the Vanarama Conference this season. For those of you maybe interested in the playoffs, Barnet won against Alfreton in the final. We'll look at the other divisions as well, just to give you a quick overview of what's been happening in England. So Eastleigh went up as champions, Leamington Kidderminster, Dartford, AFC Fylde went down. We survived, 8 points above the drop zone, 26 points off the playoffs. It's a long, old jump to try and make up next season. It really is probably going to be another survival season, but I really want to try and push on. The end of the season wasn't brilliant and we did drop off. The last episode, atrocious. Oh, terrible stuff. Top goal scorer, James Constable. He was also player of the year. Ricky Shakes didn't win that, unfortunately. He did get third highest average rating and second most assists. So he had a good season for me. He's a good player and will be essential to my success next season. He's 31 though, so he's getting on a bit. But at this level, there's a lot of old players down there, isn't there? So I'm hoping he will continue into next season and play well. Let's look at the overall stats for you. I'm in the corner, aren't I? So you can't see the key tackles, but key tackles, Haynes and Mambo, both at the top, 45 and 43, which doesn't make any sense considering how bad my defence has been. In terms of red cards, Lee Sawyer 4 and Waldron with 2. 2 players on that list, not good. I'm releasing Lee Sawyer, no new contract for him. Anything else to point out any of my other players? No, nothing else in there, but you can pause the video and have a look if you're interested in the conference level and who's where, who's managed what. So let's go to my team then. Oh, awards. We'll have a quick look at the awards. Player of the month, none of my players in that. Goal of the season, that's probably a good one to look at. Josh Payne, manager of the month, I didn't win any of them. I don't think, I wouldn't have featured as manager of the year. Player of the month, we looked at that. Player of the season was James Constable, as I said. Top goal scorer, James Constable, Lionel John Lewis and John Akindi. I won't be able to sign any of them. I wish I could. I will look at the level below for signings. I guess Conference South and North, top scorers. Perhaps if they didn't go up to this level, I might be able to sign them. I have to look for so many free transfers. I've got no money. I'm saying so much information here, I'm just throwing at you, but I'm also now affiliated to Leicester City. They gave me some options, and it was between Leicester and Walsall. I think Walsall, we would have got some money from them, but Leicester, I thought, if they're actually willing to loan some players to me, that really could be beneficial. We'll see who they allow to come on loan to me, but a couple of players from them, hopefully, would be very, very powerful. Young Player of the Month, we've got Harry Lewis winning the first one. I think that's it. Yeah, so let's go to the squad. Appearances wise, Lovelock and Mambo both played 48 games this season. I think that's every single game we played. Goals wise, top scorer Harry Lewis with 18 goals and Alex Adai with 14, all in the first half of the season. Then I had to play him out wide because the two up front was sort of working in terms of goals, but we were too attacking. We were conceded 4 or 5 goals a game. I'll show you the fixtures in a bit and how we got on overall. Average rating wise, Ricky Shakes top, the only player to get over 6.9. Just shows how much we struggled this season. Assists wise, most was Ricky Shakes, Harry Lewis with 5 and Chiodini with 5. I am letting Chiodini go. He's not good enough. I need to find players that are better than what I have. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. But there's a lot of players that will actually have to remain because of their contracts. Unfortunately, I have to hold on to the likes of Toomey because his contract doesn't expire just yet. If we look at the contracts expiring, Sawyer, Hughes, Chiodini, Waldron, Sands, Jake Gordon, then my 3 players that are on loan are going back. That's it. They're all going to be released. I don't think there's any point keeping them. Hopefully Sam Gregory and Joe Ward will hang around. They're not on contracts, but they're still here at the club on pay as you play deals. Is that the right way? Play as you pay. I always get confused which way around that's meant to be. But the other players have all got 1 more year on their contract, so Ricky Shakes, Mambo will be crucial. McNaughton was useless. I'd like to get rid of him. Girdlestone, I don't know about him, but he's my only option really at right back. Taylor Tombides could be a good player. Bradley Cummins, backup goalkeeper, probably need to keep him. Who else could I really want to get rid of Toomey because he's not good enough. He's useless. Look at him. Useless player, but no one wants him even on a free, so he's going to have to stay around for a while. Tactics is a problem. We tried the Forest Flourish just for that one game, but I don't want to use it. We tried it in the last game of the season and we drew 1-1, but I don't want to use it at all. I'm banning myself from using it in future. It was literally just to see how the team would do. It was in a game that didn't matter, but I want to make something work. I've got my ridiculous sweeper tactic. I don't know whether I should develop that or not. Maybe I should go back to 2 up front, try some sort of 4-4-2 again. I need to work on something. I'm going to try and play a hell of a lot of pre-season games, mix the team up, of course, and make sure no one gets too tired in pre-season. But I want to play as many games as possible without exhausting my team. And I will actually play them myself, or most of them. Maybe I'll let my assistant manage some of them. But against sort of similar opposition, I would definitely play them to try and analyse tactics, try and create something that works. But I need to get cracking with signings because I need to make them before July when I will start to play my games, I guess. I've got about a month to make signings. There's not really a huge number of players available on frees that I really want to get. I've been looking for centre-backs, as you would imagine. Some players just want too much money. I'm still semi-pro. If we look at the club, I'm still a semi-pro club. We've got 1-star reputation. We're still a local club. Insecure finances as well, not great because I think of the stadium expansion we needed to do to get into the conference has left our finances a bit down. So it's going to be tough because I've got no money. Let's look at a few things. You can have a look at these sort of things here. If you're interested, facilities, still the same. We've still got poor facilities. Below average training facilities, and the club just can't afford to improve them. But luckily I've got two I thought I had Plymouth as well. Is Plymouth gone? I thought I had Plymouth, but now they've gone. We've got Leicester instead. Maybe I'm only allowed one. I think that's better than Plymouth though, to be honest, having Leicester. So yeah, that's fine. But if we look at the board, they're generally happy with me because I survived. If we look at the confidence, Wages were a bit under budget, so that's okay at the moment. Squad hardening is not good. Job status high. I've got another 1 year deal. Happy to stay in the Conference Premier, so next season I think it'll probably be a similar thing. Just expecting me to stay up. So this is the finances, and it is projected to go down. It has. Oh yeah, next year. Wait, where are we now? We are around here, and it's quite good at the moment, but apparently it's projected to go down. I don't know if that will or not. I think we'll be okay. I'm pretty tight with the finances generally. Salary wise, it's gone up. The projection the projection is not good, but I think the projection is always like that at this level anyway. And what else can we look at then? Transfers, there's nothing going on at the moment. Those are the players that came into the club this season and went out the club this season. So I will be looking for players at some point. Well, immediately after this video, basically. I can't get any more staff, which is annoying. I'd like a goalkeeping coach, maybe a physio, but I've tried to hire them, and the board are like, no more staff at all, which is just really frustrating because I've hardly got any staff, and it seems a bit unfair. I've asked for more staff members, they rejected that. They just reject everything. It's tough. It really is tough at this level. It's not going to be easy to get promoted into the Football League for the first time. So this season, for those of you that haven't been watching this second season, this is how I got on. You can see there's a lot of defeats in there. Those 4 1-0 wins were crucial to my survival this season, and I did get the odd win here and there. But towards the end of the season, I went to a contain tactic because I kept losing. I lost 4-1 twice in a row, then 5-2, then 6-2. I had enough. I went contain. After that point, quite a few defeats in there, but a lot more draws, and I ground out enough points to stay up, as you have seen by the league table. But it did mean we were unlikely to win many games. Had a few injuries. Lee Sawyer got sent off 4 times this season. Waldron got sent off twice in this period as well. It did not help at all. So, to be honest, I think that's the end of this video. I've given you an overview of what has happened in this second season. It has been extremely tough. We've survived though. That was my aim. I was expected to finish bottom, so to finish 19th is above expectations. Next season though, I really, really wish we can get higher up the league, preferably towards those playoffs. But I don't think I will unless something drastic happens. Wish me luck in pre-season. Hopefully I can sign some good players on a free and get a few good loan signings as well. Not sure whether to get a Dye back on loan. That's another point. I don't really know. We'll see. Although actually his contract's run out. Runs out in a month. So I could possibly actually get him on a free. But I'll have a think about that. I'll see who else I can find on the free transfer market. I'll see you in episode 25, guys, which will be the start of season 3. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Have a good day.